Halo selamat pagi pemirsa, saya Chandra Dewi kembali hadir menjumpai Anda tentunya dalam Cerdas 5 menit. Pagi ini kita membahas putar pajak yaitu Tax Information Exchange. Dan bersama saya di studio Metro Manulife, setelah ditemani bersama Mr. Kevin Clarty, Senior Vice President Global Compliance of Manulife. Hello, good morning Kevin.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, how do you see the implementation of tax amnesty program in Indonesia with the development of tax exchange information?
Well, tax amnesty programs exist throughout the world and they're designed to combat income tax evasion. And what folks do is they take money out of their home country and put it offshore. They earn income on that money and they don't report it to their local government. What a tax amnesty program does is encourage folks to take that money back into Indonesia, or we have it in the United States, and bring that money home so that the local authority can tax it. Very closely related are the automatic exchange of information on international taxpayers. So Indonesia, for example, can find out about folks living in the United States earning money there, Indonesians. The United States can find out about folks in Indonesia or folks in Hong Kong, or Indonesia can find out about folks in Hong Kong, and everybody exchanges information about their citizens worldwide so that they can help identify and combat income tax evasion.
Okay, I heard about the automatic exchange of information, AEOI. Can you explain us about
What
that?
that is basically an international agreement where when parties sign on, Indonesia, they agree to share with all the other signatories to that the treaty, the agreement. The United States is a little bit different. They have a construct called FATCA, but essentially what it enables the countries to do is to share information with each other about their citizens abroad and money that they may have abroad so that the local tax authority can know effectively where the money is. And that's what it's all about, where the money is.
Okay, so why do you think does the customer, our viewer, need to understand about the AEOI?
The reason why customers need to understand about the automatic exchange of information is it's become an international requirement. So whenever you sign up for a bank account or you sign up for an insurance policy or a mutual fund account, you're going to be asked these questions because essentially the government has agreed to share that information with other governments. This is something that applies across the board once a country like Indonesia signs on to the automatic exchange of information.
Okay, exactly what type of information being disclosed in AEOI?
Well, essentially it's talking about who the account holder is, how much money is in the account, and what, if any, income is earned out of that account.
Okay, what's the impact to the account holder related to this?
There's really no direct impact because this is an international requirement. It does require the additional information that is required to share it with other governments. But again, this applies across the board. So basically, from a customer's perspective, a little bit more information has to be provided to the financial services company, whether it be an insurance company or a bank or a securities company.
Okay, what will happen if they refuse to disclose the information?
Well, different jurisdictions are implementing it differently, but in many cases, and as I understand here in Indonesia, if it's a new account and the customer refuses to provide that information, they may be refused the account. If it's an existing account, then they may not be allowed to engage in any further transactions on that account. And this is essentially a requirement as part of the automatic exchange of information. So it's helpful to the Indonesian government because they're going to get information from outside of Indonesia, and then it's helpful with their partner government, and they'll be providing that information to them about, say, somebody from Hong Kong or the United States working here in Indonesia.
Okay, so what's the biggest benefit of tax automatic exchange?
The biggest benefit for tax automatic exchange for the countries is they get the information on their taxpayers. But if you think about it from a perspective of a taxpayer, us, people, it helps everybody pay their fair share. If I am hiding money outside of the United States and I'm not paying taxes on that money, that's not fair to my fellow citizens who are paying their fair share. So the greatest benefit is it's fair. It's fair to everybody.
Okay, thank you Kevin for coming. Thank you so much. Dan pemirsa, demikianlah Cerdas 5 Menit, Cerdas Finansial untuk episode kali ini. Saya Chandra Dewi, terima kasih dan sampai jumpa.
Dipersembahkan oleh